Hello, Namaskar. You're watching BT TV. I'm Tanya Neja. Well, let's talk about a multi-bagger stock today, and the stock on our radar is RVNL. Shares of RVNL have delivered over 1100% return in the last 5 years. The multi-bagger stock is up over 280% in just 1 year. And guess what? The rally is just unstoppable. The stock rallied 8% today to hit an intraday high of 257.55 rupees, and this is after the PSU railway firm said that it received a letter of acceptance, that is LOA, from Madhya Pradesh Metro Rail Corporation Limited, that is MPMRCL, for part design and construction of the elevated viaduct, elevated metro rail stations, in addition to making a ramp for Indore Metro Rail Project. Now, the total order size is of rupees 543 crore and will take 1092 days to be executed. RVNL has a 51% stake and the remaining 49% is with URC. Last week also, RVNL received LOA from Himachal Pradesh State Electricity Board for developing distribution infrastructure at the south zone of Himachal Pradesh under the revamped reforms paced and result linked distribution sector scheme. Now, that order was worth 888.56 crore rupees. It also won LOA for the North Zone distribution infrastructure worth 409 crore rupees. So let's talk about the company. Well, RVNL is an executing arm of Indian Railways and works for and on behalf of the ministry to execute projects assigned to it. It works on a turnkey basis and undertakes the full cycle of project development from conceptualization to commissioning, including stages of design, preparation of estimates, calling and award of contracts, and project and contract management. Let's also take a technical check and see where is the stock headed going forward. So, according to Osho Krishnan of Angel One, RVNL has been in a price-wise corrective phase post the stellar rally in the early part of this calendar year. Now, at present, the stock is hovering between 61.8 and 50% of Fibonacci retracement on the daily chart. However, the range is getting narrower with a higher low in the daily time frame. It would be crucial now to watch for the unfilled bearish gap of the higher end, that is 272 to 279 odd levels, above which momentum is likely to be returned in this counter. On the flip side, the swing low of 232, that is expected to be seen as a strong support for this counter, breaching which it may plunge towards the 220 rupees odd zone on an immediate basis. According to Prabhudas Leather, the stock is trading below 20 and 50 DMA levels of 254 after consolidating for quite some time, only after a decisive breach above the 270 level, which is 38% retracement of the recent fall. Now, it will be able to gain its momentum and further rise to 310 to 320 odd levels. At the same time, a decisive breach below the 230 zone will further weaken the trend and allow for a further slide. So this was all about RVNL, but you don't have to go anywhere because you have to stay tuned to BT TV. Lots more coming up for you, and especially lots more coming up about these multi-bagger stocks. So stay tuned, and many thanks for watching.
Now, India too hasn't done badly when it comes to culture. Our films are enjoyed across the world in countries as far apart as Egypt and Japan. American college students form Bhangra clubs. Indian music has influenced world music from jazz to the Beatles. And going out for Indian is now a weekly mealtime call for many around the world. RRR, as we all know, was able to get the world dancing to its tune. But I think we need to imagine things on a much larger scale. I mean, just look at the K wave that is sweeping the world. That small nation of South Korea has had an outsized impact on the world. And maybe we need to change gears to create our own I wave. The superheroes of our epic and folk tales are more than a match for the Marvel Universe. But even superheroes need help. We need larger scale corporations in media which can digest the upfront financial risk required to turn this heritage into new IP and content. And very frankly, Reliance's recent acquisition of Disney India is a welcome step in that direction.
The winner of the Humanitarian Award, Mrs. Neeta Mukesh Ambani.
Neeta Ambani, you are not just loved and known so well in India, you are in fact known across the world. You can't change the world, but you can do your bit. And my goodness, you do so much. Thank you so much.
Namaskar. Thank you for this honor. Throughout my journey, I've been guided by the timeless Indian principles of Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. I firmly believe that women will play the most important role in making the world a better place. This century belongs to women. For what women cannot do cannot be done.
I'm extremely honored that this lecture is a memorial to the late Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Undoubtedly, he was one of our most distinguished prime ministers, but as the film said, he was that rarity in politics.